Juicey Smallet sentenced to 150 days in jail for staging hate crime. Obsolete, what up, buddy? My guys, what's the tuning in from the job? Hey, thank you so much for tuning in from the job, my friend. I appreciate you being here. We're gonna cover some news, and then we're gonna get right into enigmatic, or AKA immortal beings. Well, just being. I just call them just beans, and then it just turned into beans. So now I'm just gonna call immortal beings. It's the immortal being. Okay, it's ridiculous. So this is amazing. I didn't think that they were gonna sentence this guy, but I feel like this was the right move. That he needed to do, because he comes from a rich family, first of all, and he just seems like such a I don't know, he just seems like such a spoiled little brat, you know what I mean? And like he was just doing all this stuff, this whole hoax, this hate crime hoax, just so he could, get a little more attention, try to get a raise out of his work. It really does. What is it? Too soon? It's never too soon here, folks. It's never too soon. By the way, World War III is upon us, and we're talking about Juicey Smallet. So let's go. Juicey Smallet sentenced to 150 days in jail for staging hate crime, and this is off Yahoo News because it's free. Juicey has been sentenced to 150 days in jail and 30 months probation for staging a hate crime against himself. Great. I think that is great. Yeah. No, that don't work. Never mind. I don't have them set up on this. There you go. Papa Sweet. That's, how dare you. My misspelled canceled. The actor, who received support from some Hollywood friends but failed to sway an obviously displeased judge, faced the maximum sentence of 3 years in state prison. Now, I remember when all his Hollywood friends came out, and even after, the information was coming out that this might have been a hoax, people were still bootlicking this fool, just still like, oh man, Juicy, it was sickening. And it just was, they were just following this narrative, which, it was a time this is 2019. So the pandemic hadn't quite gotten out of hand yet. I think this was the summer this was the winter. So we were about to come out of pandemic, but we were in the middle, or at the end, I guess, of the Trump era. So, in that time, the world went crazy, as we all know. In the last 6 or so years, the world has gone mad. So imagine going to jail for staging a hate crime like no crime existed, and by pretending there was, you created a crime. Yeah. Listen, we're going to watch the video because it's amazing. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's increds. This dude, he reeks of spoiled entitlement and like maybe a little bit of psychosis. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be a little crazy to think that this is a good idea, to really, first of all, for hiring two African dudes to be white supremacists, like who's coming for you in the middle of the night. Roving bands of African Trump supporter, white supremacists are in the shadows of Chicago, waiting to throw bleach and put a noose around someone's neck and whoop their ass. I mean, that's just what's happening. Man, imagine having to do so in the first place, though, where the homie's head at. Like, he had hella talent, but damn, that was way left field. Right, and it was only for attention, and it was only for a raise. So let's get into this because this is kind of interesting where they're going. What happened and the ruling and what the judge, actually was saying and stuff. It was pretty crazy. The ruling was handed down to the Esterwile Empire. Never even heard that word before. Esterwile Empire Star 39 by Judge James B. Lynn at Chicago's George N. Layton Criminal Courthouse on Thursday. The judge did not hold back when sentencing the actor, whom he called profoundly arrogant, profoundly arrogant, selfish, and narcissistic. At the end of a wild hearing that took almost 6 hours, the marathon session ended with an outburst from Smallet, who maintained his innocence throughout before he was taken into jail. "I'm not suicidal," Smollett yelled in the courtroom. "I'm not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, it means I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBT community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not suicidal." Okay, so this is crazy, right? This is wild. So let's just get into this. Let's watch this video, and just, it's amazing. Now, this is the sentencing part. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the YouTube. Let me go to the YouTube video. Hold on, guys. Here we go. So the judge said some stuff, but this is where he gets to talk. So, hey, behind that suit, what's up, baby? It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Immortal, much love, broski. Stopped in at work to show y'all some love. Had to. Yeah, he was like, ever seen someone stage dive the career, hold my beer. That's the meme. That's the meme. All right, let's watch this because it's incredible. It's fucking incredible. And I want you guys to pay attention to the lawyers as well, because this is incredible as well.
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions?
Okay. I mean, dear God, that is amazing. That is fucking incredible. Just profound arrogance. Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. And like he was real, like he is really, I don't know if he believes this. I mean, but like he really thinks he was doing something, you know, like he really thinks that he was like, you know, he was taking civil rights to the future. You know, he was, you know, this is the future of civil rights. You know what I mean? And then the lawyers' faces, which I gotta say are so incredible. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like this dude, this dude in particular right here, that guy is amazing. He just has, look at his face. He almost is smiling. He's almost smiling. She's just trying to bury her face. Okay. No worries, Obsolete. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, this is crazy. And like this dude really believes he's gonna be Epsteined, right? Like he really thinks that his motives and his goals and what he's trying to do for the black and LGBT community is gonna get him killed. Okay? He's not an agent of Mossad. You know, he doesn't have a little black book, right? They're going to take him out for faking a hate crime. That's what they're after him for. And he's maintained his innocence throughout. I mean, how could he be guilty if he's maintained his innocence throughout? Has anybody ever been to jail? I'm just curious. Has anybody ever been to jail? I've been to jail several times. And let me tell you something about jail. I've never been to prison, but I'll tell you something about jail. Everybody's fucking innocent in jail. And they maintain that shit, okay? I mean, I never served any long sentences or anything, but what's up, Z? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I respect you, Judge, but I am a hero of the black and LGBT community, and I am not suicidal. And he added that. He added that. Like, he just, okay. So, you know, this isn't even the whole thing because there's more.
Your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Mr. Uche.
But he also got on his, like, you know, black preacher voice. because he was talking so quiet, and then he like ramped it up. He was like, I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. Your Honor, I am not suicidal in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's just, it was very, it was, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Baptist church that is primarily black, you know, it's amazing. Like if I was ever to go back to Jesus and all that stuff, it would be through the Baptist church, all black, because it's the only way I can connect is it's the music, it's the energy, like they start hooping and shit. It's amazing. I love it. It's beautifully performative. That was like a bad impression of him doing like a black preacher right there. I am not suicidal. I mean, this dude is really up his own asshole. I love it. Jailbird. Yeah, inmates are understandably salty. Yeah. I have a dream where I do not commit suicide. Yeah, I am not suicidal. All right, where else?
And it's timely filed, so it's preserved for purposes of appeal. Motion to reconsider sentence is respectfully denied.
Yep. So what they did they asked for an appeal and to expedite his sentence so he didn't have to do any jail time. Also, when he is on actual probation, he is able to travel freely. He does not have to be in Illinois for that entire time. So the judge did go lenient, but he did sentence him to that 150 days in jail. So I think that was necessary. I think that's necessary. And like, we cannot have this going on, you know? And I fear, like, he must be afraid. He must be frightened. I know every time I've gone to jail, well, every time I've ever gone to jail, I was like wasted. So I'm not afraid until like the next day I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, Jesus, where am I? It gets weird, right? It gets weird, especially, you know, he's not that young, honestly. He's almost 30. He's almost 40. This is a 40-year-old man, all right? He's middle-aged as fuck, and he is out here acting like this. This is amazing.
And is there another, one second, Randy. Anything else?
One second, Randy.
Is there going to be a notice of appeal filed?
Yes, Judge. We're filing a notice of appeal. We're going to be
Okay, let's get to the good stuff.
No.
No.
I'm not staying. No. The wheels of justice turn slowly, and sometimes the hammer of justice has to fall, and it's falling right here, right now. I'm not staying this. This happens right here, right now.
Restitution.
Charlotte?
Now, and like, you know, that was them asking for more appeals to suspend the sentence, the jail sentencing. And nah, it ain't happening, folks. The judge was like, fuck that. You're going to jail, son. And that's it. And the hammer of justice has fallen. Okay, now here's the good shit. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the hero.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. I'll give you yours. Okay.
You see the hero's walk.
Any other matters to come before the...
No.
To the custody sheriff. Court is adjourned.
All right, here we go.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing at our class.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
I could have said, like, that's his vindication. I could have said I was guilty a long time ago, but I've maintained my innocence. I am not suicidal. There you go, folks. I am not. Oh man, I was watching this last night at like 1:30 in the morning over and over again because I just thought it was so fucking hilarious. Like, you know, and like this guy is obviously, you know, mentally disturbed in some way. So I'm not trying to make fun of his, you know, his mental issues, but what he did and what he's saying is wild, man. And like he's gonna get made fun of. And I haven't been able to see the memes yet. I'm sure that there are tons of memes out there, but you know, oh God, that is so good. Let's just get one more. And the funny thing is, yeah, his fist, yeah, his power. He put up, but there's someone in the background who says, "Don't be." Hold on, I listened to this over and over again. I was trying to hear what they're saying, but
all right, defendants remanded. Court is adjourned.
Listen.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing at our class.
Stop laughing. What did they say? Stop yelling in our courtroom or something? Like, it sounds like someone's just like, shut the fuck up, bro. Listen to him again. It's crazy.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing at our class.
I am not
She's like, whatever she's saying is like, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. Like, shut up, bro. Oh my God. It's you know, what else is there to say that he hasn't said already? I mean, his fists up. He's not suicidal. Eventually, I hope he doesn't get Epstein, guys. I really do. You know, Ghislaine Maxwell, you know, that faded into the background really quickly. I hope she doesn't get Epsteined. Okay. You know, I don't have nothing else to say. I think that him going to jail is good. I think that he needs to be in jail for a little bit. Some kind of punishment that is beyond just money and that fake ass probation that they put him on. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he go to jail for this? I don't know. Like, do you think that this is worthy of jail? And imagine the people that he's going to meet in jail who's going to be like, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you just do, bro? That's a comparison he's trying to make, right? To Epstein. I think so. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what he was thinking, but yeah, I think that's where he was at. I think he was, you know, trying to convey that there's going to be a conspiracy where he's going to end up dead in jail. Who was the guy? McAfee? McAfee, the guy who invented that security stuff? He was saying stuff like that too. The dude who was doing bath salts in the jungle in South America, but he was just crazy billionaire and he kind of went off the deep end. And he was saying that he wasn't suicidal too, but you know, he was also insane and he did bath salts. Yeah, he should be in jail. McAfee actually had enemies. Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. I mean, he was an actual like billionaire who did security, you know, and he worked with the government and shit. So, like, imagine thinking your best defense is to compare yourself to the most. Oh my God! I wish I would have came up with that thought, Papa Sweet. Holy shit! I wish that. Imagine thinking your best defense is to compare yourself to the most famous child molester in history. Wow! Slam dunk, fucking FTW, fucking Papa Sweet.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Okay. So the other story we're gonna get to, which we're gonna skip because I want to do the melodica solo really quick, and then we'll get into our guest, Robbie. What's up, buddy? Yes, well done. Thank you for being here, Robbie. So the other story I wanted to I'm just gonna gloss over it because we're running a little behind today. So so we've been following the story of DuaLipa, and not even a week later, she gets hit with another copyright lawsuit over levitating again. So last week we went over how Article Sound System, a band out of Florida, accused Lipa of lifting production and aspects of the song. And you know, we didn't play the song on stream because of, you know, DCMA stuff. But it's pretty obvious. It's the same fucking chords. Like, it's the same chords. It's crazy. So now she's getting sued again from lifting Wiggle and Giggle All Night, which is a song from the 80s. Who was it by? What's their name? Okay, well, we're just going to skip right to the video so we can just get past this and move on with our lives here. But let's listen to a little bit. I'm going to delete this VOD afterwards. Oh, how Mexican are you feeling, Z? Let me know. Give me a percentage. They do a quick comparison, so you guys be the judge here.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride.
Don Diablo se ha escapado, tú no sabes la que ha armado, ten cuidado, yo lo digo por sí.
Okay, it's...
So, I mean, one more time, let's just press our luck here, guys. Again, I'm gonna delete this VOD and I'll put the news section online. To be quite honest, I feel about 23% Mexican right now. Oh, I thought you were gonna who answered the question. No, it's how a Mexican you feel. How Mexican do you feel? So it's like if four chords cascade. Kinda, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like there's only so many notes in a scale. There's only so many notes to pull from, and we're all pulling from the same shit. So there always is going to be some kind of similarities in some of this shit. But this one I feel like is a little bit of a stretch. But let's listen to it again. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. But it does have the same sort of melody and the same sort of like imagine rappers can sue for flow. Can they? Has that happened? Is she writing the tracks? You know what? That's a good
Away
question.
with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride.
Don Diablo se ha escapado, tú no sabes la que ha armado, ten cuidado, yo lo digo por sí.
Okay,
It's similar. It's similar. I mean, BPM and tone intervals are similar, but they are different genres. Yeah, it's a different language and everything. So let's actually see who levitating, writing credits, DuaLipa. I'm the worst Googler in the world, by the way. Levitating, the first song created. So here it is. It's Clarence Coffey Jr., Sarah Hudson, and Stephen Kozman. So they contributed to it. So, and she admittedly says right here, it even says future nostalgia. She was dipping back into, from different eras of time to do this album and do these songs. So, it's just interesting. So, you have several writers on this song. We went over it last week about how, the Article Sound System, they definitely had their song. It charted at number 2 on the reggae charts. And it was, so there was a good possibility that one of these writers could have heard it. And this other song has been, been out for a really long time. It's been out since the 80s. So I don't know. It's a weird one. So I told you guys we're going to fly through that. I just wanted to update you that she's still getting sued. And I don't know. I think that one's kind of a stretch, but I don't know, So let's get our Mexican meter up. And just so you guys know, we have Obsolete, who is on Immortal Radio, has a new album out today. It comes out today. So I'm going to drop it in the link, drop the links in here so you guys can go check it out. And click around. Make sure you guys are showing love to our guest today. Yeah, it's crazy to me too. Like, there are only so many chords. Things start to sound familiar. Exactly. Oh, cool. Mike does promo. You know this. Ho-ho. Yes, and the hip-hop station is running 24 hours, so if you guys ever want to hear some good stuff, go over there and get that shit. One day we will have bots here to do commands. I'm sorry, Robbie. I know I suck, but it's been wild. It's been wild, and I'll have excuses forever. So we're